2, and they'll be awesome to go through.
All right, and here comes the tip.
Jacob French and Torrey Woodhouse for the tip.
And the tip goes to the Pioneers. And here comes Luke Thomas with the ball. Pass it all the way to Rustin Dowd. Rustin Dowd with a 3, does not go. Rebound. Thomas has it, throws it up, and to Justin Collard, who dribbles it over to Connor Langer in the corner. Shot doesn't go. It's 2 missed 3-pointers already. Rebound to the Park Pirates. Number 20, Vincent Wilder. Wilder with the ball. He's looking for something. He's running the offense. They're looking down low. Can't find anything. Swings it all the way across to Kyle Enlow. Enlow gets it inside to 44 toward Woodhouse. Woodhouse working on Thomas. Dribbles with his left, spins, puts it up, won't go. Rebound. Connor Langer has it for the Pioneers. They go back the other way. Still 0-0. Justin Collard running the point.
That was that high-pressure defense from the Mid-America Pioneers as they push hard and had to force them to make that bad shot and to get the rebound.
Collard with a backdoor cut. Luke Thomas tries to find him. Pass is deflected out of bounds to the Pioneers. They will inbound from underneath the basket. I said the starting lineups from last night, but actually I was wrong. Justin Collard starting at the point tonight. Last night it was Jason Garrettson. And off the inbound pass, there's a floater up to Jacob French, who rims out, does not go. Here come the Pirates, 22. Nenton Wilder goes up. Shot won't go. He is fouled. He drove baseline to baseline, put up a shot, and he was fouled by 32, Rustin Dowd.
There's that aggressive defense again. Maybe a little bit too aggressive this time from Rustin Dowd.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact visibly there down low. Well, in the act of shooting. Wilder will shoot 2. Looking for the first points of the night for either team. And his first one will go. Wilder is a 6'2" junior guard from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So a long ways to travel here to Missouri, but he made the trip.
I'm kind of impressed that at 6'2", he was taken out by a little 5'11" Rustin Dowd on that play, but either way.
That's right.
There was a foul by Rustin Dowd.
Wilder makes his second as Park goes into a 2-2-1 press. Let's see what the Pioneers do. Changes up their defense already, and they turn it over. And here come the Pirates. Wilder driving through the lane, puts up a right hand off the glass. It goes. Oh, check that. That was Jarvis Griffin with the lay-in. 32 and 22 makes that one up. It's now 4-0 Park Pirates, and here come the Pioneers. Collard with the ball underneath the Thomas. Thomas with his right kicks it all the way out to Rustin Dowd. Goes underneath the Jacob French, puts up with the left, won't go. Rebound for Jarvis Griffin. And here comes Van Oosten, who turns it over. Nope, the Park Pirates get it back and dribbles it, and the ball will be out of bounds. A little crazy turn of events there. Everyone was bobbling the ball, and finally it was kicked out of bounds by the Pioneers.
He got quite the ups on that, trying to get that ball, and it was right through his hands, so he could have had it.
He could have. All right, Park has the ball here. Working on their offensive set, getting the ball down low to 44 toward Woodhouse. He kicks it out to Jarvis. Jarvis looking for something, drives on French to his left, takes it back out. Here goes Nigel Van Oosten. Drives baseline, kicks it all the way over. 3-pointer, no good, rebound. Scrambling, Park ends up with it. A jumper, it will not go. It's 2 missed shots, but not an offensive rebound for Park. And this time the ball goes out of bounds, untouched to the Pioneers.
There was a lot of contact on that last rebound, too. It's just too much to maybe not call a foul.
It could have been a foul really both ways. They were both going at it hard. And Justin Collard will bring it up, and he will find Jacob French, who drives to his left, kicks it out to Connor Langer, hitting the jumper in the key. Shot will go off the rim. What a great hometown bounce right through. It's 4-2 Pirates early on. And here comes Park back up with the ball. Nigel Van Oostrom. He drives to his left. It won't go. Rebound. Jarvis Griffin. And he turns it over. Here comes Connor Langer. Looking ahead, slowing it down. Doesn't have the numbers.
I think that's what Mid-America is looking for, is maybe to slow it down and read this defense a little bit better. And they're getting to be able to read it and try to get it closer to the basket a little bit more.
They've been going a little quick, taking a lot of outside jumpers. Luke Thomas now has position down low. Takes a little jumper off the glass. Shot won't go. Rebound right to Rustin Dowd. Right place, right time. Snags it. New shot clock for the Nears. And here's Jacob French with his left. Puts it up off the glass. It won't go. Rebound by Thomas. Ball is stripped. And there was a foul called on 22. Vincent Wilder. Luke Thomas came down with the rebound. And while he was looking for something to do, Wilder came in from behind, swatted it, but got a little too much arm. And it looks like that will be a shooting foul. Interesting. I didn't think he was in the act of shooting there.
I thought he was coming down with it. And I guess either way, he's going to the line for 2.
Yep. Here comes Luke Thomas looking for his first points of the game. And his first free throw will not go. Pioneers are a pretty decent free throw shooting team. 0 for 1 so far. Obviously, they shot a little bit better last night. They struggled from the three-point line last night. Hopefully, they can get those working a little better today. And his second one misses also. Park working on offense with a 2-point lead. 16:50 remaining in the first half. And here comes Van Oostrom, driving to his left into 3 defenders, puts it off the glass and into the teeth of the Pioneers defense, and he still gets it to go.
The Park defense and offense are really strong. They're a very physical team, and they're setting these really powerful screens that are stopping the Mid-America defense tries and offensive moves.
And on the other end, Justin Collard drives through the lane. His shot was blocked and out of bounds. The Pioneers will have it under the basket. Connor Langer will inbound, and checking into the game now is number 21, David Clark, getting a little bigger. The Pioneers are taking out small guard Rustin Dowd. And now Collard has the ball. He's defended really heavily by Kyle Enlow, and Collard looking for some room. Luke Thomas has it pretty far away from the basket, and he does take the jumper anyway, and it will go. When you get a big man with the outside game, that's really deadly, and Luke Thomas was pretty far from the basket, just faced up and took the shot, and it went right in.
And Justin Collard down there making some disruption with their trying to get a press on him, and it worked for a little bit, but he got on down the court anyway.
Almost a turnover there. And on the other end, here comes Park. The rebound, put back, won't go. Number 32, Jarvis Griffin with the lay-in. It didn't go. Tor Woodhouse cleaned up the glass and tried to put it back, but was fouled. And it looks like the foul was on Lucas French, number 23, his first of the game, second team foul for the Pioneers. Jacob French, check that. And here's Woodhouse. He's a 6'8 junior center from Cambridge, New Zealand. And his first free throw, not close.
Substitution for the Pioneers, number 5.
Big man shooting free throws, a little bit of a stereotype, but he's playing right into that right there. Wow, this Park coaching staff doing a great job recruiting. As you look at the roster, Texas, Arizona, New York, England, Greece, New Zealand. That is quite the recruiting job they've done. And here's Nick Sarai in the game for the first time, and he passes it to Jacob French down low. Left-hander won't go, and Park has it, and they're running right up the court. Here comes Van Oosten, looking for something to do. Gets a screen, down the road to Jarvis, turns it over. Here's Sarai, and Sarai's pass is intercepted, and here comes the Pirates right back. And Van Oosten takes it himself, fakes the pass, and is fouled. And I think that's another foul on Jacob French. He's got 2 in about 20 seconds. And the Pioneers had a 2-on-1 going the other way, and Nick Sarai threw the ball right into Van Oosten's hands. And Van Oosten makes the first free throw.
7-4 Pirates.
15:33 remaining in the first half. As you look at this Park Pirates roster, you can see the starting lineup has no seniors on it. This is a pretty good squad. Looks like they're getting a little bit better next year. Some seniors maybe coming off the bench. We'll see. The second one won't go. Rebound by Luke Thomas. And here comes the Pioneers facing that 2-2-1 press. Here's Brandon Newton into the game for the first time. Connor Langer drives to the lane, kicks down to Newton. Newton looking for something, kicks it out to Luke Thomas. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Newton, and he is fouled, trying to put it back up. Brandon Newton into the game as the Pioneers try to get bigger. Last night pulled down a lot of big rebounds, and he was a force down low. And he, once again, cleans up the offensive glass, tries to put it back, but is fouled.
It's a very violent foul on that one, too. There was a lot of hand slapping there and just 2 guys on him.
There was, and the final call was on number 20, Nigel Van Oostrom. Gets his first and only the second team foul on Park as Brandon Newton makes his first free throw. Into the game for Park is number 35, Melvin Rowe, and number 10, Josh Lewis. Also is number 31, Noel Searles, sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Pioneers check back in Rustin Dowd, the senior guard, leading scorer from the last 2 years. We need him to be big tonight. And here comes Brandon Newton, taking his second of 2, made the first, and also makes the second. So it's a 7-6 game, 15-18 remaining in the first half. Pioneers on defense. Park bringing up the ball left to right in their burnt yellow. And they're working up top. A lot of perimeter offense right here. Van Dusen's got the ball. Offense runs through him. Here comes Melvin Rowe, his first touch. His pass is intercepted. Rustin Dowd comes up with it. Pioneers working down the court. Nick Sarai looking, nothing. Dribbles back out. Rustin Dowd passes up an open three, drives baseline, goes underneath. Guarded by Van Oosten, out to Luke Thomas, and back up to Nick Sarai. Park did a good job blocking him off. And Sarai's got it to start the offense again. He's guarded heavily. Sarai goes to Brandon Newton. Newton looking for a jumper. Pump fakes and gets the defender in the air. And then blew right by him and put it in. Great play there by Brandon Newton. It's 8-7 Pioneers, their first lead of the game. And just as quickly as that happens, Van Oosten goes through the lane, misses a layup, and the rebound deflects off 32 Jarvis Griffin. And MNU has a chance to extend their lead right here.
I think Nick Sarai coming into the game and breaking down this defense for him and setting up a good offense is really helping out. He's moving the defense as well as he can and setting it up perfectly with these plays.
And on the other end, Rustin Dowd, the jumper won't go. And here comes Park. Park, a little lob pass down here. Number 31, Newell Searles, back up to the top. Look, driving through the lane. Here's Searles going baseline, tries to put it up between two defenders, and it goes. A very impressive play by a 6-foot sophomore. Check that, a 6'5" sophomore from Dallas, Texas. He drove with his left, went baseline between two defenders, and put the ball off the glass and in. The foul ended up being on David Clark, his first of the game. So with a 9-8 Park lead, Searles will be shooting one free throw to try to put him up 10-8. And the lefty puts it in, and it's 10-8 Park here. 13:55 remaining. They're back into the, now it's a 2-1-2 zone, and the Pioneers go right through it. Two great passes. Nick Sarai to David Clark underneath, and just like that, it's 10-10 on the other end. Park streams down the court, misses a jumper, and the ball is stolen and slammed home. Nick Sarai got a little careless with the ball, and 6'5" junior Searles stripped the ball all alone, slams it down with two hands. That was a statement right there. And
you got to be careful though, if you hang too long too, you can get an unsportsmanlike.
That's right, and he was probably close. He didn't, but he was close. And on the other end, Nick Sarai throws it down low to Luke Thomas, who was fouled before the shot. It will be on the floor, and Searles gets his first personal and a third team foul for Park. And checking into the game will be Jacob French, number 23. The left-hander will inbound the basketball underneath the basket, just to the right of it for the Pioneers as they trail 13-19 to go. Ball goes into Brandon Newton, back up to David Clark, over to Nick Sarai, underneath to Jacob French. French turns, throws the ball to Searles, who is all over the place early in the first half. And here comes Park. Number 10, Josh Lewis, over to Xavier Brown, who's been in the game. He's in the game for the first time. And over to Searles, and back up to Lewis. Lewis playing point right now as Van Oosten's out of the game. Lewis has a three, won't take it. Over to Searles. Searles working on Rustin Dowd, gets the screen. Looking for something, only 8-7-6 on the shot clock. Here comes Brown, great kick to Griffin. Shot won't go, put back. A great put back rebound. And here come the Pioneers, Rustin Dowd. Rustin Dowd gets really an outlet pass, and he beat the Park defense down the floor. The only thing they could do is foul him in the act of shooting, and he will go to the line. This Park team already showing a little depth. Everyone they've put in has been pretty athletic, and they're contributing.
Fourth team foul.
And that is the fourth team foul on Park. Both teams now at 4. And Rustin Dowd will go to the line for 2. Looking for his first points of the game. His first shot will go. It's now 14-11. Park University, 12:33 remaining in the first half. Jason Garrettson, number 10, a guard, will come in as the Pioneers get a little smaller, but maybe a little faster. Rustin Dowd at the line, shooting his second of 2. Second one will not go. Rebound to Park, and they bring it down the court. Here comes Josh Lewis. Lewis looking down low. Can't find it. Garrettson on him tight. Lewis trying to direct traffic. Nothing doing. Pioneer defense looks pretty stout at this point. Looking for a screen, won't get it. Ball's in the corner. They work it down low. Shot goes up. Great baseline move, and it will go. Number 35, Melvin Rowe. Great spin move to his right. Floated the ball in, and he was fouled. And who was the foul on?
Brandon Newton on the foul that time. That's his first personal foul and the 5th team foul for the Pioneers.
Newton was a little slow getting to that baseline spin, and he couldn't catch up, and he fouled Rowe and made the basket. It's now 16-11. And here comes Rowe to the line. Those were his first points of the game, so everyone kind of getting on it for Park. His free throw will go, 17-11, 12-10 remaining, first half. Park still in the 2-2-1 zone. Pioneers trying to figure it out. They've done a pretty good job so far, not a lot of turnovers at this point. Here's Justin Collard into the game. Finds Garrettson. Garrettson to Newton underneath. Newton, little jumper. Shot goes. Little 10-footer goes, and it's 17-13. And here comes Park real quick, and here's Nils. Shot won't go. Rebound to Newton. So
fast-paced offense that's going back and forth for both teams is just being so effective right now.
And here comes
Mid-America needs to find a way to stop them.
And here comes Pioneers right back again. Jacob French over to Garrettson. Garrettson on the wing. Going to move up top. Drives through the lane, kicks down to Jacob French. French little spin moves, goes up with his right, won't go. It's the weaker of his two hands, and he cannot find the basket. And here comes the Park Pirates. Right through the lane, number 13, Xavier Brown.
Last play, it seemed as if there was no Pioneers ready for a rebound there. They're all spread out.
Yep.
They need to stay down and close and maybe try to get a rebound when the shot goes up.
Yeah, they're a little undersized on the floor at this moment. They have a little bit smaller sets in, and no one really hustled for that one. Park has 12 on the shot clock. Brown driving through the lane, kicks to Griffin. Shot won't go. Over to 33, Eunice Cotanes. Pretty sure I botched that one, but he made a pretty good jumper from about 8 feet away. He is from Greece, which is why I'm struggling with the name. And here come the Pioneers back, trail by 6. Halfway point of the first half. Jason Garrettson on the offensive side. Running the ball up top, over to Rustin Dow. Dow directing traffic, maybe looking for a screen. Newton calling for one. Here comes Collard off the screen. Bobbles the ball, he's still got it. Pioneers with 10 on the shot clock, have to make something happen. Jacob French drives to his left. Back to Newton, pass is intercepted. Ball is on the ground, 2 players on it, jump ball. And possession arrow is to Park.
Jump ball possession, Park.
Another turnover for the Pioneers.
Substitution.
Already their 5th. And Park University has a 6-point lead, 10:24 remaining.
There wasn't much you could do on that. It was just bad ball control by the Pioneers, and something that they'll have to work on in this half and maybe into next half as well.
Shot clock was running down. Looked like they wanted to maybe try to force something and ended up just turning it over instead. Here comes Josh Lewis running that Park offense again. A lot of the bench players still on the floor for Park. He kicks it over to Melvin Rowe. Rowe over to Searles, who's having a big first half. And here is Lewis looking for something. Drives to the lane, and he is fouled. Looks like Rustin Dowd was on the call, and that's his second. We'll see if Rocky puts him on the bench here with only really halfway through the first half. That's a 6th foul on the Pioneers, one more, and Park will be shooting the bonus. It will unbound Searles underneath the basket. Looking for someone to pass to. Oh, it's a tough play there as he has to throw it on the backside of the court. Nodding over and back on an inbound pass. But Park has to reset from all the way out there. Rustin Dowd defending Brown. And Brown finds Searles. Searles the big lefty looking for a play. And here's the Greek. Throws it away. Mr. Eunice Katsanos. I think I got it right that time. Throws the ball away. And the crowd is letting him know about his mistake. Pioneer basketball.
Rustin Dowd out for Pioneers, and in comes David Clark. Excuse me.
As the Pioneers match size with size, they take out their 2 small guards, and a great pass underneath from Justin Collard to Jacob French. Puts it into the left hand. Pioneers within 4, 19-15. And the crowd's starting to get into it as we can hear the student section getting a little bit louder for their nears. And here comes Park running their set. Searles at the top of the key, working on Collard. Loses the ball. They still got it. Brown's got it. He's looking for something. And here comes driving through the lane. Little jump stop. Shot goes. Josh Lewis, a jump stop and a floater. And here comes Pioneers back, and they throw it away. Justin Collard had Connor Langer behind the defense, but he led him a little far. And that pass was thrown away. And it's 21-15. Park basketball. 9 minutes remaining. Haven't had a lot of stoppages of play. This is a very, very fast-paced first half. And Park taking advantage of that, not turning the ball over quite as much. And here's Cyril's jumper just inside the three-point line. Shot won't go, and Luke Thomas goes up for the rebound, and he is fouled over the back by Kotsanos, who is a 6'11 freshman. He is a very large man and only a freshman. The ceiling is very high for a guy like that. And he actually looked like he had a pretty good jumper, and I'm sure he can rebound. And here comes Justin Collard. The Pioneers looking for a little jump start to their offense. A little more than midway point in the first half. Collard gets a screen from Thomas. Thomas has it, little jumper, fakes it. And an offensive foul was called on Luke Thomas, who tried to get a spin move, but swung his right elbow as he was dribbling with his left hand. And the ref caught him for an offensive foul.
You gotta be really careful when you do those, because if you just lift your arm a little bit away from your body, you could cause that foul. And the ref has the right to make the call, so you can get that call every time.
That's the first foul on Thomas and the 7th team foul for the Pioneers. So if they foul again, while Park has the basketball, they will be shooting 1-on-1. And on the other end, here comes Van Oostrom back in the game. Nope, that was Wilder, who's back in the game now playing point. Him and Xavier, and a steal by Connor Langer. He's all alone. He lays it in with the right hand, and it goes. That might have been the spark the Pioneers needed. A turnover by Park, a steal, and 62% from the free throw line. So they have the opportunities, and they're making them. So, and play will start again. Park working from left to right, and it will be Van Oostrom who's back in the game playing point as Park tries to work the ball in. Here's Wilder. Wilder won't go. Pass underneath the Tanyos. Back up to Wilder and back up to Oostrom. There's only 15 on the shot clock. Pioneer defense holding tough. Van Oostrom gets a screen, goes to his left, looking for something. Pass underneath, it was a steal, and slapped out of bounds by the Pioneers. Shot clock will not reset, as the ball will go off. Luke Thomas, and into the game for the first time is the tallest player on the Mid-America Nazarene roster, Lucas Weigel, and the point guard, Nick Sarai.
Lucas Weigel is one of the crowd favorites here at Mid-America campus, so see how well he does here.
Park inbounds the ball, only 8 on the shot clock, and he is stepped out of bounds, and it will be Pioneer basketball. So a little run here by the Pioneers. Park, on the other hand, they try to match Lucas Weigel's size with Tor Woodhouse, a 6'8 junior. He's been in the game already, and we've seen him do a little bit. He can play. Here's Lucas French. French goes to pass the ball down to Weigel, but travels, and it will go right back to Park. So an opportunity to really get within 2 points, 1 or 2 points, and the Pioneers squander that one away. And Van Oostrom will bring the ball right back up for Park. And he will find Kyle Enlow, who's back in the game for the first time in a while. Also Melvin Rowe, he's got a couple points. And David Clark popped the ball out, but Park retains possession. Here is Woodhouse. Woodhouse to Enlow. Enlow guarded hard by Connor Langer. Maybe pushed off, but no foul called. And here's Oostrom. Oostrom pushed off, no. And there's a foul called on Nick Sarai. Very, very questionable call in the crowd. And Rocky Lamar is, 3-4 feet out of the court arguing that one.
The fans are even booing the refs on the calls because there was a questionable no call right before that call that some of them even stepped off the bleachers to yell at the refs for.
That was an interesting turn of events there. The shot clock was getting down. The Pioneers looked like they had him stopped. Oostrom drives the lane. Nick Sarai, not a lot of contact there. They both go up. Shot doesn't go, and a foul was called. And his first free throw, Oostrom's first free throw goes, and his second one does also. It's now a 6-point lead, 23-17 Park. And they go again in the 2-2-1 zone. Pass over David Clark down to Lucas Weigel, his first points of the game. And it's 23-19. Pioneers offense starting to click a little bit. Let's see if they can stop Park here on defense. And here's Kyle Enlow at the top. Guarded by Nate Lowness, who's in the game for the first time. And the Pioneers go into a 2-3 zone to stop Park. They have 3 big men down low, and David Clark and Nate Lowness at the top, and a underneath pass to Enlow doesn't go. Park has the ball, a deflected ball, and Park retains possession. 10 on the shot clock. Looks like a walk, and it was. Pioneers go to 2-3 zone. It's very effective. They were in every passing lane. Park had nothing to do, and finally, from 22, Wilder travels the ball, and it will go back to the Pioneers.
It's that very aggressive defense from the Pioneers that have been causing them to go out of the paint and try to break up their offense a little bit more, and it's very effective for the Pioneers.
Coach Rocky switching it up into the zone, and I like it, actually. It worked really well. And here's Jacob French on the other end. His shot won't go. Underneath, Lucas Weigel's working hard. Can't get the rebound. Park back up with it. Up 4, 6 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes Wilder. Wilder jumper off the screen. Shot won't go. Rebound. Rebound Park and a tip in. Melvin Rowe misses the rebound and then tips his own shot right back in. It's 25-19. Park's 6-point lead. Under 6 minutes to play now. Luke Thomas will check back in for the Pioneers. Here's Jacob French. David Clark off the screen. The left-hander puts it down low to Lucas Weigel, and he is held by number 44, Tor Woodhouse. And Weigel looks like he had a little space, and Woodhouse didn't want him to get away. And that is the 6th team foul, so 1 away from the bonus for the Pioneers. Mid-America, by the way, has 8 fouls, so all of Mid-America's fouls here on out, Park will be shooting at least 1-on-1. And Nate Lowness will inbound the ball for the Pioneers over to Luke Thomas. Thomas is trapped in the corner, looking for somebody. He finds Nick Sarai. Sarai, basketball pass underneath to Weigel, who's at the three-point line. Over to David Clark, who drives with his right, puts it up off the glass with his left hand, and it goes. Great-looking play there by David Clark.
It was very impressive how they moved the ball around from one side of the court to the other, and being very impressive with ball control, where to shoot it, where to pass it to.
Agreed. On the other side, Park almost turns the ball over and then misses a three-point shot. Here come the Pioneers. Nick Sarai running through the lane with the left hand, puts it up off the glass. His shot goes. It's now 25-23. Park lead is cut to 2. And a timeout Park as the fans
a half court to get the ball back so it doesn't get
over and back. And actually, these fans love him. He's a crowd favorite here at Mid-America. And here we go, out of timeout. Here comes number 20, Nigel Van Oostrom, who's playing point for Park. So they kick the ball up top, looking for a screen. Good pass down low. Puts the ball on the floor. Shot goes. Great looking play, Melvin Rowe. Puts it on the floor, goes to his right, lays it in. Now 4-point lead, Park, 27-23. We got 4:44 remaining in the first half. Here's Nate Lowness at the top of the key. He's got a screen, 2-on-1. Luke Thomas driving to his left, puts it up off the glass. It goes. Great looking footwork there. Luke Thomas driving the lane. It's now a 2-point game. And on the other end, a great outlet pass. Shot won't go. Rebound off Park. Ball to the Pioneers. They let a Park player, number 32, Jarvis Griffin, got behind the defense, but could not finish. He had a wide open look at the lay-in. That's a big play, because now a basket by the Pioneers will tie or take the lead for maybe the second time this whole half.
And here comes Rustin down for the Pioneers, in for David Clark, as Nick Sarai takes the ball up for the Pioneers.
Coach Rocky smells blood in the water, puts in his score, Rustin down, see what he can do. And Nick Sarai is going to drive to the right, kicks it underneath to Luke Thomas. Thomas is fouled, and the ref calls the foul on the floor. Probably the right call in that situation. Thomas did a pump fake, got Van Oostrom in the air, and waited a little long to go back up with it. Van Oostrom was kind of hanging on his back, so either way, Thomas will go to the line. This time it'll be a 1-and-1. 7th team foul, second on Oostrom.
Luke Thomas at the line shooting 1-and-1.
And Park is subbing in number 10, Josh Lewis.
We've seen Lewis a little bit in this game. He's made a couple good plays. He has 2 points in the game and an assist. And Luke Thomas will be at the line shooting a 1-and-1 for the Pioneers. His first one will rim out. Still 2-point game. Park dribbling down the court. Here is Lewis running the point now. Finds Wilder with it, driving to his right, kicks it back out to Lewis. Long three, doesn't take it. Ball is put right down low. Griffin takes a little jumper. It goes right over Luke Thomas. Little stutter step and jumper, nice play. 4-point lead, Park. 29-24, 3:50 remaining. David Clark underneath Lucas Weigel. Shot won't go. Weigel's own rebound. And again, gets another, and there's a lot of contact, no go. And here comes Park back on offense. 3:40 remaining. Here is Lewis over to Wilder. Gets the ball. Great play on defense by Lucas Weigel. Makes a great hustle play. Over 3-on-2. Pass over to David Clark. Clark gets the ball stolen, trying to be too cute with it. And here comes Park with their own 3-on-2. And this pass goes right down low to Griffin, and he is fouled.
And I have to say, I didn't see any contact on that. He went straight up and came back down, so I don't see how they could have seen a foul. And I guess from the ref's perspective, he was kind of behind. Nate
Nate Loudness, who picks up his first foul, and then a very important 9th foul, and one more, and Park will be shooting 2 from here on out in the first half.
I think when he went up, he might have blocked the ref's view a little bit, because from here I didn't see any contact on it. That's a very clean block, but it was the ref's call. And on the last play before that, Nick Sarai going up there and trying to do it around the back. That's getting a little too fancy. Might as well just go up for it if you're going to go up for it and try to dish it out as cleanly as you can.
That's right.
Instead of trying to make it look good for a crowd favorite.
That's right. Unfortunately, that turned into a turnover and 1 point for Park as Griffin makes 1 out of 2 free throws. And here's Justin Collard now back on the point for the Pioneers, who he is guarded really close by Lewis. Finds Jacob French, who is fouled by number 11, Kyle Enlow, and that foul will put French on the line. And this foul was probably 25, 30 feet from the basket. And I'm sure Coach Klein not happy about that one. Lucas French was just getting a pass, just trying to help out his teammate, flashing open, and Enlow puts a body on him a little far from the basket.
And this is Jacob French's first time at the line. He makes the first one, so.
Good. The Pioneers are putting their free throws in there now 4 out of 8, so 50%. Not exactly what they're looking for so far, but 4 of 8 is pretty small sample size. French, the lefty, putting in his second. It goes. It's now a 3-point game. 3:10 remaining, 30-27. Park Pirates lead, and their offense will slow it down with Josh Lewis bringing the ball up real slow. Kicks it over to the wing. Finds Enlow. Enlow at the top, guarded by Connor Langer. Here's 22, Wilder. Wilder looking for something. He's got nothing there. Pioneers defense looking tough. And they get the ball out. There's only 10 remaining on the shot clock. Here comes Lewis. Lewis working on Collar, driving to his right, spins. He looks like he may have traveled, but no call. His shot does not go. Rebound to Luke Thomason. Here come the Pioneers. Connor Langer's behind the defense. He lays it in. It's now a 1-point game. Connor Langer stuck behind defense. Justin Collar found him. Little easy lay-in. 30-29. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Pioneer defense getting back to the crowd, which was once dead, is now alive. Here's Kyle Enlow driving. Little jumper, won't go. Rebound. Fought for. Right to Connor Langer to Justin Collard. David Clark under the basket. Puts it on his left hand, and it goes. Pioneer lead 31-30. A great look, and the crowd is, like I said, they're in it big now. They're getting quite loud. And Park may be on the ropes a little bit as the Pioneers have taken a lead, and they have scored on the last couple possessions. And here comes 35. Melvin Rowe's got the ball underneath to Jarvis. And here's Kyle Enlow. Enlow pumps. He's got nothing. Moves his pivot foot. Doesn't get called. And he finds Griffin. And Griffin drives to his right. Puts it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Thomas. That was Wilder. Sorry, not Griffin. Rebound by Thomas. And here's David Clark on the other end. It's ball up to Luke Thomas with a rare 3-point shot. Won't go. With 30 seconds left on the shot clock, I'm not sure you want that shot by Luke Thomas. And there's a charge on the other end. Wow, Wilder didn't have the numbers, trying to push the ball on his own. And he goes right, tries to run right through Connor Langer, who sits there planted, takes the charge. Great call. 9 team fouls now on either side.
And Rustin Dowd and Nick Sarai come in for David Clark and Justin Collard. So let's see what Nick Sarai can bring to this game now that he's back in again.
So the Pioneers now 1-point lead, 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Both teams at 9 fouls, so the next one, either one, they're shooting 2. That's big. And here's Rustin Dowd driving the lane, kicking it out to Sarai. Sarai slowing it down, still got 18 on the shot clock. Oh, great look to Connor Langer. Connor Langer, a great backdoor cut, goes up with the right hand, bangs it off the glass and in, and he was fouled by number 32, Jarvis Griffin.
And he was fouled by number 35, Melvin Rowe.
Oh, check that. It was number 35, Melvin Rowe. The 10th team foul on Park, the first one on Rowe.
And this will be Connor Langer's first time at the line tonight, so we'll see how he can do tonight.
Connor made a great backdoor cut, put it up off the glass. That was beautiful. That's how you want it right there. And his free throw does not go. Rebound to number 4, Marcus Johnson, the sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. First time we've seen him tonight for Park. And here comes Park with 51 on the game clock, 26 on the shot clock, trailing 3.
I believe that's supposed to be a double bonus on that too, and even the bench came up a little bit to make the refs know, but they kept it going.
And the shot will not go because the basket went in. So he did not have to take the second free throw, so he missed the one. Here's Collard now as coming off a Park miss and a good rebound. Here's Luke Thomas on the wing. Over to Jacob French. French looking for another backdoor cut. Didn't get it this time. Ball is stolen by Park. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to play. Let's see if Park plays for the last shot. But they don't. Lewis just drives because no one's around him, and his shot doesn't go. Now the Pioneers have a chance at their last shot, but they have a fast break, a 3-on-1. David Clark goes right by the defender, lays it in. 7 seconds. Clock's still running. Park's going to get a last shot off. 3, 2. They don't see the clock. A half-court heave does not go, and that is it. 35-30 Pioneers lead. Jacob French will inbound the ball to Justin Collard, and the Pioneers will go left to right, switching baskets from where they were earlier, and Park in their burnt yellows are on defense. And here we go. Luke Thomas has the ball. Little backcourt cut by Rusted Down. Will not go. Here comes Collard. Collard over to Connor Langer, who's on the wing. Langer looking inside. Can't get it there. Thomas posting up down low. Here's Rustin Dowd. He's on the right. Looking for something. He's got a 2-on-1. He tries to dribble through it. He does. Ball's tipped. Rustin Dowd with the jumper. Shot goes. He goes through 2 defenders and puts up the jumper, and the shot goes. And here come Park Pirates back. Van Oostrom back on offense, dribbling with his left. Guarded by Collard. Here's Woodhouse down low. Little ways from the basket. Goes with his right. Shot. Pump fake. Here's Woodhouse has it again down low. His shot will not go. Tried to shoot it over. And they rebound. A steal by Wilder. And the ball goes in. Wilder gets a steal from behind. Rusted Down didn't even see him coming.
There seemed to be a little bit of contact on that one, and some fans were calling for a foul, but
Dowd went to the floor, but nothing was called. Either way, it's 37-32 now. Pioneers still up by 5. And here's Luke Thomas driving baseline on Woodhouse. Off the glass, shot won't go. He's looking for a foul, didn't get it. Numbers for the Pirates, 5-on-4. And they will slow it down as the Pioneers hustle back on defense. Fresh legs this happened. Here goes Van Oostrom driving through the lane. Rustin Dowd tries to pick his pocket driving through the lane. A little too much contact. And he will not get the foul. Actually, it'll be called on Justin Collard, who was underneath of him. Really could have been on either one. And that's the first team foul, and only the first on Collard, so no foul trouble there. And Park inbounds the basketball, trailing by 5. New shot clock. And here they go, working the ball up top. It is Kyle Enlow. Over to Nigel Van Oostrom, over the offense, guarded by Collard. Back to Enlow. Enlow on Connor Langer. Up to Jarvis Griffin. Griffin to Wilder. Back to Griffin. Griffin down low. Spins to his right. Shot won't go. Rebound Thomas. A little bit of contact. A steal by Enlow on the inbound pass. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Griffin. Puts it up, and it does go. A little bit lazy rebounding there by the Pioneers. And on the other side is Rustin Dowd as they get the ball down very quickly. Collard will start the ball up again. 3-point lead, Pioneers 37-34 over Park. 17:52 remaining in the game. Thomas driving to his right, kicks it out to Connor Langer for the 3. Shot won't go. Rebound Park. And they will start the ball back up on offense. Here's Kyle Enlow for the 3 on the other side. His shot will not go. Rebounded by Luke Thomas. Pioneers have numbers, 3-on-2. Pass is deflected and intercepted and is off Park. Connor Langer tries to get the pass, but it was deflected off a Park defender. About to go out of bounds, and he saves it and throws it off number 32. Jarvis
very impressive
Griffin.
save by him as well. I mean, it seemed like he came off his face. He was a little dazed at first, but he was able to pick it back up and save the ball.
Yeah, he did not see it, and it bounced off him, and he saved it very quickly. And good heads-up play. Pioneers have another possession to work with, up by 3 at this point. And a 3-point shot is airballed by Langer. Kind of a force, that one. He's not known to force shots. He takes a lot of open looks, but that one was forced, and Coach Rocky pulls him out right after that. Not sure if that had something to do with it, but David Clark, nonetheless, comes in the game. And we will see. Oh, Justin Collard did a little one-man full-court press on Van Oostrom, making him work to get the ball down the court. And he's playing good, tough D on him. The Rustin Dowd's on Enlow. Enlow has the ball on the wing, looking for someone to pass to. He'll get it to Griffin. Griffin to Wilder. Wilder in the wing, looking for something to do. Drives to his right, gets a screen from Woodhouse, goes up with the right, and a foul is called. Woodhouse, a good interior screen.
I believe if he would have just kept his feet set there, there would be no foul, and it would have been the same thing. He just kind of did a circle.
He jumped right into him, didn't he? So Venton Wilder will be at the line. He will be shooting 2. Second foul personal on Luke Thomas.
And he's 2 for 2 tonight from the free throw line, so.
And he's now 2 for 3 as that ball goes right off the rim. The crowd doing a little barking mid-shot to try to get him to miss. Apparently it worked out. Let's see if they try it again. Wilder's second shot of 2. And this time it does go. Now cuts the lead to 2 for the Pioneers, and they get the ball down the court quickly. David Clark looking for nobody. Here's Justin Collard, has it at the top. He's guarded really closely by Enlow. Drives to his right, nobody there. Kicks it out to Rustin down. Down pump fakes, gives it back to Collard. Up top to French. French looking for Clark. He's got him. They're trying to get Luke Thomas underneath. Rustin down, coming off the screen. Another pump fake. And the Pioneers have 12 seconds on the shot clock to work with. And nothing doing so far. Here's Collard driving to his left. And really a bailout call. It's very helpful for the Pioneers, and they had nothing going. About 6 seconds on the shot clock. And Kyle Enlow reaches in and fouls Justin Collard. And Collard will come out of the game for number 5, Nick Sarai, left-handed point guard from Louisiana. And here's David Clark, and here's Sarai. Sarai working on Wilder, puts the ball on Luke Thomas down low. Ball is stripped by Van Oosten. 3-on-2 for Park. Van Oosten puts it up himself. Shot doesn't go. Rebound to Sarai. He's got it. And the Pioneers go back the other way. Now it's a 3-on-2 for them. Over to Rustin Dowd, who goes up. Dowd goes up. Takes on a much bigger Park defender, Venton Wilder. Wilder's listed at 6'2", and Rustin's listed at about 5'11". He's more like 5'10". Puts that ball off the glass, and the foul. A 39-35 Pioneers lead. 16:09 remaining in the second half. Rustin Dowd's free throw does not go. Park rebounds and brings the ball back down the court. This game has the exact same pace it had in the first half. Real fast. So here come Park. Enlow has the ball. Woodhouse at the top. Here's Wilder. Wilder looking for Griffin. Gets a screen. Wilder driving baseline. David Clark strips it. Wilder gets it back. Looking for somebody. There's Griffin. Backs up to Oostrom. Oostrom working on, gets a screen. Oostrom with his left. Spins back to his right. Great spin move. Shot won't go. Tips his own shot over Luke Thomas in. 2-point lead Pioneers. 39-37. Here comes Nick Sarai back with the ball. Dribbling to his right, now to his left, now pulls it back out. Looking to set up a little offense. He's guarded by Enlow, and Enlow once again uses a little too much body for the referee. A lot of fouls tonight on limited contact. The refs are playing a little tight. That will be the 3rd team foul.
You gotta be careful getting that 3rd personal foul. That's really into the second half. It's only 15:25 left in this half, but
Coach Klein pulls out Kyle Enlow as he picks up his 3rd foul, and he'll bring back in Noel Searles, who was the leading scorer in the first half, one of the leading scorers in the first half for Park, and he played very well off the bench. He's about 6'5", good size, plays with his left hand. Little pass to Brand Newton from Rustin Dowd. Shot won't go. David Clark's putback won't go. Park Pirates move the ball right back up the court. And it is Josh Lewis, and Lewis to Oostrom. Oostrom goes to his right, kicks out, and there is Searles. Searles goes with his right hand, makes a great step through, and the game is tied at 39. And back the other way is David Clark and the Pioneers.
And there was an obvious foul on Searles there.
Just that quickly.
He was able to get down very impressively from one side, making the shot all the way down to the other to try to get up for a block.
That was a great look from the Pioneers, who inbounded the ball, outlet just that quickly. And David Clark gets to the line on the shooting foul by Noel Searles, only his 2nd. Clark's first free throw will not go. That was his first of the game. Clark has 8 points. He's one of the leading scorers. Him and Connor Lang are leading scorers for this MNU squad. Looking to be the individual leading scorer here. Puts this one in. His 2nd free throw will go. 1-point Pioneer lead. And a timeout is called. And Oostrom's got 5 points. So they're looking for someone to really take over. And right out of the timeout, Coach Rock Lamar puts in the full court press. And Pioneers steal the basketball. And Rustin Dowd has an open look at a 3. Shot won't go. So right off the timeout, Rocky Lamar comes out with a wrinkle, a full court press. First one of the game for the Nears. And a steal happens, but Pioneers could not take advantage. And the game will slow down now with Josh Lewis at the point. Here's Searles on the wing. Over to Oostrom. Ustrom looking, drives with his left, working on Dowd. Shot won't go. That might be the third foul on Rustin Dowd. That's a big foul if it is. And it is. Ustrom drives with his left, a left-hander, goes into the lane, bangs it off the glass, and is a third personal foul for Rustin Dowd. And Connor Langer looking to check into the game. I'd bet my life he's coming in for Rustin Dowd. And Ustrom's first shot goes, and it is Connor Langer for Rustin Dowd, and Luke Thomas will come in for Jacob French as the game is now deadlocked at 40 with 14:23 remaining in the second half. Ustrom at the line. He has 7 points, and his second free throw goes. He now has 8. He might be the guy that takes over. Park goes into their looks like a 2-2-1 zone press here, and David Clark gets the ball over the court, and he goes to the lane. A lot of contact, no foul. Coach Rocky's looking for one. 3-on-2. Here's Searles. Searles goes, what a block! David Clark. Searles went to his right, tried to put it in, and David Clark got all the way up there and swatted that ball into the out of bounds. What a great play, and the crowd is letting Searles know that he did get swatted.
I have to agree with you. Down here there was a lot of contact. I'm very surprised there was not a foul called. But I guess it's the rest of this decision on that, and he comes back down and gets the ball slotted away. It slows it down a little bit. I think that's what the Pioneers are looking for right about now.
The Mid-America bench exploded after that no call down at this end. There was visibly a lot of contact. And Park will get going again on offense. And a cheap foul will get called on Connor Langer, a blocking foul. A hand foul here. Kind of didn't really reach in, but he tried to block him off, and that will be his first foul of the game on Connor Langer. And Park will inbound from underneath the basket. 35, new shot clock. Here's Josh Lewis. Hooshausen drives, fakes the pass. He does pass it. And Park will kick it back out to restart this offense. Had the ball down low, but nothing there. Maybe remembering the David Clark block. No shot there at the bottom. And here's Searles. Searles and Clark work on each other, and a foul. The foul's on number 22, Brandon Newton, as he was beat down low by Jarvis Griffin and grabbed onto him. Had he not, would have been a sure basket for Park. And they will inbound once again from the basket. And they do get a new shot clock at 13:30, 41-40 Park. And here's Searles off the inbound pass. And the crowd is looking for an offensive foul, and they will not get one as Park has the ball up top. It is Josh Lewis running the offense, and here's Ustrom. Ustrom, a great pass underneath, but cannot be handled by Searles. Ustrom threw that pass through about 5 defenders, and Searles off the left hand could not get it. Maybe led him a little far.
I have to say, coming from a referee standpoint, that they seem to be very loose sometimes with their calls, and then sometimes they're very strict with how they're playing it.
It's very interesting. On the other end, Nick Sarai goes down, goes right by and around a defender and lays it in pretty much untouched. A little soft Park defense on that one.
And as I was saying, I've been certified in basketball refereeing for quite some time now, and I'm looking at this going, what are the refs doing? They're very loose one moment, but then the next moment they're very strict and they won't call a foul. So that confuses everyone in the crowd and on the bench. Everyone around will not understand why the refs do this.
What you want is consistency, right?
Yes, that's exactly what you want.
So far we have not had that, but here at the Park end of the basket, Searles drives to his left, makes a great stutter step, and is fouled by David Clark on the way up. He will shoot 2. That's the 6th foul on the Pioneers. Searles misses the first free throw. Pioneers lead. 12:55 remaining in the game. 42-41. Very tight matchup. Good game so far. As Searles at the line, shooting his second. It will not go. Rebound, Luke Thomas of the Pioneers. Thomas looking for Sarai. He's got him. Park still in the press. Here's Brandon Newton on the wing. Newton has Luke Thomas up the top. Over to David Clark. Thomas tries to drive himself. Dribbles off his foot. It's a 3-on-2 now. 4-on-2 for Park. Searles pulls it up. Takes the jumper. Won't go. Rebound to Griffin. Lays it back in. Won't go. Luke Thomas with the rebound. Griffin had a great opportunity to put that back in. Could not do it. Nick Sarai going the other way. Drives through everybody. Puts it in with the left hand. And the Pioneers stretch the lead to 3. Just over 12 minutes remaining. Nick Sarai making some acrobatic plays for some points. And it's a timeout. Coach Jason Klein not liking what he's. Park University Pirates 41. for both these teams. They played their first last night at Bell Family Arena here on the campus of Mid-America Nazarene University, and the second game is tonight, and this will be the final game of the tournament. Really, Mid-America also has Baptist Bible College here in the tournament, who they played last night, and Park played Central Methodist University. In a normal tournament setting, the winners would play, but because Central Methodist and Mid-America are both in the same conference, they could not play a non-conference game like this. So, either way, this is a great ball game. The Pioneers with a block shot down low, and on the other end, Luke Thomas is swatted by Searles. A great pass inside to Thomas, who goes up. He was blinded a little bit, going up blind. Searles swats it.
I've been noticing a lot with Luke Thomas that he's been slowing down a little bit the second half. Maybe fatigue's getting to him or something, but he hasn't been wanting to go for those rebounds as much. Just kind of hoping and watching shots here and there, and that he didn't really put a whole lot of pressure on it.
And on the inbound, Rustin Dowd throws a little oop to Thomas. Thomas comes down with it and then throws it back up there. Shot will not go. Pioneers still up 3. We're getting close to the midway point. Josh Lewis with the ball for Park, over to Oostrom. Oostrom looking down low. He's got Cole Stanos, who gets the ball. He puts up a little jumper. Shot won't go. Rebound, Connor Langer. Langer looking for something. They got numbers. Langer over to Rustin Dowd. Puts it off the glass. And in. Rustin Dowd getting out of the game a little. He's got a basket there. On the other side, Lewis comes in, and Rustin Dowd just picked up his fourth personal foul. That is huge. That is also the 7th team foul, the 7th on the Pioneers, and Park will be shooting 1-1 at least from here on out. And Rustin Dowd is having a conversation with the ref right now. He is very upset about that last call. I'm not sure how long Coach Rocky Lamar will keep him out of the game, but it looks like Jason Garrettson will check in for him. 4 fouls, that's big for the senior leader, really the leader of this MNU team. Josh Lewis will be at the line shooting the 1-on-1, and it will not go. Rebound to Connor Langer, and here's Rustin Dowd now. Can't get an offense foul. He passed it over to Justin Collard, and Collard is fouled, making a pass to Luke Thomas, and that is the 5th team foul on Park. Not in the act of shooting. He drove through the lane, tried to pass it out. Number 35, Melvin Rowe, picks up his 2nd. And the Pioneers, like we expected, Rustin Dowd goes to the bench, and Jason Garrettson will come in and run the point. As the Pioneers inbound from underneath the Park basket. Pass to Lucas Weigel, who's in the game. He's trapped on the sideline, throws it away. And here comes Park with a 4-on-2. And a great pass underneath there. Oostrom throws it right to Melvin Rowe, who lays it in. Here come the Pioneers back. They lead 46-43 at this point. Justin Collard goes down. He is swatted by Searle, and the ball goes right back to Park. Lewis drives the lane, kicks it to Searle with the block, and then the 3-pointer. And the momentum has shifted a little bit as Park ties the game now at 46, and we're almost to the 10-minute mark. What a great ending this will be, and a not great foul there by Josh Lewis, and Coach Klein let him have it after that one. He stepped out of his chair about 5 feet onto the court and yelled directly at Josh Lewis. It wasn't at the refs, it was at Lewis, who makes a foul at least 30 feet from the basket. That's a couple of those fouls we've seen. His 2nd, the 6th for Park.
The Park Pirates are really getting all over Lucas Weigel. He's such a big guy under the basket there that they're having to put about 2 men on him at a time to try to keep control of him.
Yeah, they had him trapped in the corner, and he really didn't know what to do with it and threw it away. And here goes Connor Langer, who's driving to his right, puts the ball off the glass and in. The Pioneers now have a 2-point lead, and here comes Josh Lewis with the ball for Park. Lewis right to Searles. Searles is definitely hot at this point, because he's got 10 points, leading scorer for Park, leading scorer for anybody. And Park working the ball here across. There's Searles. Searles looking for something down low. And they find it. Number 35, Melvin Rowe. Back over to Searles. Searles trapped in the corner. Here's Rowe. Rowe pump fake, drives to his left. Pump fake, puts it in, no go. Rebound by Connor Langer. Kicks down to Sarai, over to Garrettson. Back to Sarai with the right hand, and it goes! Garrettson and Sarai, a little 2-man game. 2-on-1. Josh Lewis was caught in between. And instead of conceding the basket, he went for a block. And Nick Sarai gets the basket and the foul.
That's Josh Lewis's third personal foul. And it's also the 7th team foul, so that would give Mid-America the bonus of 1-1 on any foul.
And that's a big thing for these Pioneers who are only shooting 46% from the free throw line. If they're going to win this game, they need to start converting on more free throws because they're going to be at the line a lot with 9 minutes left and in the bonus already. And here's Nick Sarai with a chance to put the Pioneers up 5, which will be their biggest lead in a little while. And he does. 51-46, Pioneers lead. 9:30 remaining in the second half. Park University trying to hang with the Pioneers. Really, they're matching them punch for punch here. And neither team has really had a big run. And they pass down low, and it stays with the Park Pirates. And they pull it back up, 22. Mr. Wilder will be up there. Hey to Cyril. Cyril's the leading scorer. Finds Ustrom. Ustrom with the 3 at the top. It doesn't go. Rebound to David Clark is stolen. And the shot goes. Wilder. David Clark thought he had the rebound, but Wilder was behind him and puts the ball in. And Jacob French is now in the game at the top. French over to Nick Sarai. Nick Sarai directing traffic. Here we go. Run of the play. Pioneers looking for a really healthy possession right here. David Clark has it. He's on the right. Gets it to Jacob French. Looking down low to Weigel. They got him. He's getting pressured. Oh, he makes a good idea. Maybe not the best pass in the world to David Clark. Hits him on the shins. Lucas Weigel was being pushed baseline and threw a pass around the defender. Really a good idea, but the pass was too low and right off David Clark's shins. And Park now has a chance to either tie or get within 1 in this possession.
And Nate Launis checks in for the Pioneers.
Launis is a 6'5" sophomore transfer from Olivet Nazarene University. And the Park Pirates brought in Tor Woodhouse, their center. And here's Searles, drives through the lane. Goes down low, and the shot won't go. Melvin Rowe tries to put it in, can't do it. There's Launis. Launis to David Clark. Goes underneath the basket, reverse lane, won't go. Park Pirates. Searles trying to speed it up, goes with the left hand. His shot will not go. Rebound to Sarai. This pace is insane. Here goes Sarai, bring it up. Sarai goes around the defender, Woodhouse. Shot won't go. Rebound by Clark. Clark's putback is good. Pioneers extend the lead back to 5. And Park slows the game down as the Pioneers really took that one over. That pace definitely favored the Pioneers.
There's a lot of back and forth on that. I was really kind of impressed with David Clark in that rebound, putting it back up as quickly as he did.
He did a great job. And here's Wilder for Park. Looking at a 3, won't take it. Gives it back to Ustrom. Ustrom going to his left. He's guarded by Sarai. Gets a screen. Ustrom goes up with the ball. Won't go. A foul by Jacob French on the shot. And Coach Rocky not happy. About a couple hundred people in the student section not happy about it. And I, for one, didn't really like the call, but I'm a little biased. And here is Ustrom. He will shoot at the line. That is the third individual foul on Jacob French, and the 8th team foul on the American.
Fans coming all the way off the bleachers down to about midcourt and behind the table there, yelling at the referee at that bad call. So obvious dissatisfaction by fans.
Ustrom misses a second. David Clark gets a big hand as he comes off the court. He's replaced by Justin Carr. He had a great stint on the floor right there. A couple points, couple rebounds. And here's Sarai running the offense. Pioneers still up 5. So we're down to 7 minutes to play in the game. Trying to hang on to this lead. And here's Luke Thomas, drives the lane and puts it in. And the lead is now 7 for the Pioneers, 55-48. And a steal by Justin Carr. Had the ball stolen, but it touched him while he was out of bounds. So he intercepts the pass, but it will go out of bounds. So, and it looks like a timeout has been called by Park. Before it was called, all the players were on the court, so I wasn't sure what was happening, but Park will call for Park in the yellow. It will be inbound from the half court, and they have 32 seconds on the shot clock as they retain possession on that one. And they will pass it to the other end. Van Ustrom all the way on the other side, avoiding the turnover. And a screen is put by Woodhouse, and a pass all the way across the Searles over to Wilder. Wilder looking down low to Woodhouse. Woodhouse working on Thomas. Back up to Wilder. Pump fakes a 3. Back down to Woodhouse. A little 2-man game. Over to Rowe. Rowe drives to the left hand. Rowe go. Rebound. Luke Thomas, his 13th of the game. continues to clean the glass, and Justin Collard slows it down for the Pioneers. Almost trying to not run out the clock, but they do have a 7-point lead with 6.5 remaining. Here goes Thomas to his right, off the glass. Oh, just rims out, defended by Woodhouse. And Park trying to speed it right back up. Here comes Searles. Noel Searles pulls it out very smartly. Oh, goes back in with the left, puts it up. And there's a foul. Searles looked like he was going to drive, pulled it back out. Decided he was going to drive, drove in there. And number 35, Nate Lowness, picks up his second foul. The 9th foul on the Pioneers. And Noel Searles will be at the line. He has been at the line. He's 1 of 3 tonight, and he will shoot 2. And his first one will go. The left-hander. Left-hander now has 11 points, leading Park. And neither team really doing so great at the free throw line. Park is 13 of 22, and Pioneers is 7 of 14. Both teams might want to work on that in the coming weeks. Searles and the Park Pirates now down 6, and he shoots his second free throw for the team in yellow, and it makes it in. Here we go. So it's now a 5-point lead, 6 minutes to play. It's getting real good down here. And student section all on their feet. A lot of the fans on the edge of their seat for this one. As Justin Collard drives, passes it to Thomas. Ball's deflected, back to Collard. Collard on Van Oosten. Collard driving left. Looks for something, didn't have anything. He's Connor Langer. The ball was on the floor, and Connor Langer went down to pick it up, and he was maybe pushed. It looked like he was pushed out of bounds.
Pretty much so. Did it look like he was pushed, and and Rocky Lamar is even getting at the ref about it.
I think I saw the referee. I read his lips, and he was saying that Connor Langer didn't have the ball because the ball was on the ground, which he was right. So it was kind of a loose ball situation. So no foul was called. And Park now could make this a one-possession game with a basket here. And here is Melvin Rowe. Melvin Rowe, and the ball is stolen. Here goes Connor Langer. He's 1-on-2. He spins. He puts it up. It won't go. Put back. And it will. Nate Loudis with the putback. And the Pioneers now lead 7. I'm going to have to stand up for the last 5.5 minutes of this one. This is a great game. And Van Oosten over to Searles. Crowd back into it. Pass down low. Deflected off the Pioneers. Jacob French got a hand on it, but could not get all of it. As the ball goes underneath the basket, it will be Park basketball. David Clark, the leading scorer for the Pioneers, coming back in. And Park will inbound to Melvin Rowe. Rowe up to Van Oosten. Looking for off a screen. Number 32, Jarvis Griffin. Back up to Oosten. Oh, down low to Rowe. Rowe, ball's deflected. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rowe working on Jacob French. Spins, comes back, gets the shot blocked. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Oosten driving to his left, puts it up off the glass. It won't go. Rebound it's to Jarvis Griffin. Griffin turns the ball over to David Clark. Justin Collard going through the lane. He goes up, and he is fouled very, very hard. He was fouled very hard by Mr. Venton Wilder. It looked like Justin Collard was trying to throw that ball down like he did twice last night, and Wilder was having none of that.
And maybe some words exchanged there too, because he went and stood over for a second and walked away with such a mean look on his face that I can't see that as not being.
I definitely remember the games last year, and it was not. They were not the most friendly of matches. So maybe a little bad blood between the two.
And coming from a referee standpoint, I would say that would send a red flag in my mind on that player to be watching what he's doing for the rest of the game to see if there's any unsportsmanlike conduct that would require a technical foul. Because that is inexcusable if behavior on that foul.
It's true. Justin Collard makes his first. Pioneers now stretch the lead to 8. 4:50 remaining. His second will not go. Rebounded by Park. He'll bring it back up the court. Noel Searles drives baseline. Shot won't go. David Clark gets a hand on, looks like Searles' wrist as he was going up, and he will go to the line. That is the 10th foul on the Pioneers. So now, every time Pioneers foul a Park player on offense, they will be shooting 2, and that could be huge. The Pioneers still have 2 to get to 10.
And here's something surprising. Rustin Down is checking in, even with 4 fouls on him.
With 4:44 remaining. Coach Lamar knows how smart he is, and he will most likely play smart, not get that 5th foul.
And here comes Lucas Weigel as well to check in.
So getting a little. David Clark will come out, and the Pioneers have 6 players on the court. No, Luke Thomas will also come out. So the Pioneers getting bigger, and getting a little older with the two seniors coming back on the court. Noel Searles makes his first free throw, and here comes his second with a 7-point deficit for Park. His second will not go. Rebound to Lucas Weigel coming in the game, already contributed. Here we go. Justin Collard works it up. 7-point lead, 58-51. Justin Collard's pass intercepted, and here comes Wilder back down the court for Park. Wilder takes it all himself, and the ball is out of bounds. Wilder went up, and the ball was blocked, and it hit Lucas Weigel, and he was standing out of bounds. And Park will retain possession with 30 seconds left. Wilder had some options to pass to, tried to take it himself, and lucky he didn't turn the ball over. Here's Searles. Searles driving the lane with the right hand. Ball is stripped, and there was a foul called.
I didn't see any contact on that foul, though. I thought it was all ball.
And Rocky Lamar, as he is pacing the sideline about a foot into the field of play, or the court of play, and he is very unhappy about that call. Second foul on Justin Collard, and it wasn't in the act of shooting, but because of the double bonus, Noel Searles will go to the line for two.
This is that consistency I was talking about earlier with how strict are you about where they're touching, and like I said, I didn't see any contact other than with the ball on that foul. Not people may say I'm biased about it because I am from Mid-America, but from an unbiased referee standpoint, I would not have made that call that they did.
Yeah, they've had some interesting calls going both ways, really. I never know what a foul is going to be called. It's their second game this season also. It's early in the season. Refs will get better. They're just like players. Searles makes his second free throw, and checking back in the game for Park is Josh Lewis. He will play the point. And Park will go back into the 2-1-2 press that they've been playing, and the pass will go to Rustin Dowd, and Searles is all over him. Dowd goes to the lane.
A lot of contact on that, too.
Rustin Dowd is holding his hand, came down on it, and he looks like he's going to be all right, but a shooting foul was called. Rustin Dowd driving the lane, and number 31, Noel Searles, was called for the foul. And Rustin will go to the line. 6-point Pioneer lead, 4:23 remaining, 58-52. His third foul on Searles. And Dowd hoping to put a couple in. His first free throw misses, and the woes at the free throw line continue as the Pioneers drop below 50% for the game. And Rustin Dowd will attempt his second free throw, and this one will go. It's now a 7-point lead, Pioneers, and a timeout. MNU will once again show their full court. Looks like trap, and they trap Oostrom, and he throws it to Lewis, and Park now has numbers behind the trap, and they will slow it up. Lewis at the top. We're about to be under 4 minutes here. It's a 7-point lead for the Pioneers. Here is Wilder. That's Griffin. Check that. And Oostrom. Oostrom worked on by the French. Finds Rowe down low. Rowe doesn't know what to do. Passes it to Griffin. Griffin does the same. Rowe looking for a jumper. Won't take it. Oostrom drives away with the left hand. Puts up. He's blocked. Oostrom really doing what he's been doing all night is getting to the free throw line. He's taken 8 free throws and he's made 6 of them. And he drives on Connor Langer. And Langer thought he got all ball, but the refs say otherwise. It looked like he definitely had some body in there. And Van Ostrom will go to the line, shooting 2 for Park. Down 7. And his first one will not go. He's now 6 of 9. 6 of 9 from the line tonight for Park. As the Pioneers check back in, Rustin Dowd with 4 fouls. Put him back on the offensive end here after the free throw. They will be on offense. And his second free throw will not go. Rebound to Rustin Dowd. Dowd looking up the court. Pirates trying to trap him. Will not work. Nick Sarai has the ball now. Dribbles through some defense. A couple of guys still got the ball. Spins. Passes over to David Clark. Rustin Dowd on the side. Will not take the 3. Pioneers very smartly using some time off the clock. And Nick Sarai has the ball. Looking for someone to pass to. Can't find anybody. And the 5-second call. Nope. Rocky Lamar uses the timeout. Nick Sarai was trapped. Sarai will inbound from the side. He will find, looks like, nope, the alley-oop pass to Jacob French, and he is undercut pretty much accidentally by number 35, Melvin Rowe. Rowe just stepped back maybe to box out, but Jacob French was behind him. Going up to oop pass. And he was fouled. That is the 10th foul on the Park Pirates.
I don't really know what the foul was on that. I mean,
yeah, interesting call. Maybe a illegal box out kind of thing there. Moving his feet back into